Today we're going to play the weekly challenge in Mini Motorways. This one is set in Warsaw and it's 25th of July. Diagonal roads require double the amount of road tiles. We start with 2 bridges and no further bridges are offered, which could be savage for a map that's divided into 3. And no destinations become circles. Now I'm not sure about the good or the bad of no destinations becoming circles. I suppose it means that, well, when you reach a certain point, a certain amount of people are being given to you, like deliveries or whatever it is that they're going from the destinations to collect. And also the upgraded ones can hold more people. So I suppose they can just cut straight down. So is it bad because you're going to sort of start to surge a bit more, but those destinations can't hold as many people before they start to truly panic? Or is it that they actually don't ever panic as badly? I actually think it would result in lower scores because you don't have the luxury of having, like you might have seen that the one of the, well, the best score I've ever gotten was off the back of a level that was purely how am I going to do that? Really work, does it? I can't get this. I'm gonna move the roundabout onto this side and have him connect this way. Echo come down, but there's no way to like have these guys. They would just have to pass through that. Even they can't even come around this way because they'd because there's only that one way too. I don't know. Question mark on this at the moment. It's all in the name of trying to only use one bridge. Definitely need a roundabout over here too. In fact, we're maybe better off putting that roundabout over here. Oh, good. Never mind. Oh my goodness, guys. One of the conditions would only get 2 colors. Dangerous setup that I've got here already. And this is purely because of the bridges. I don't like having long-term multiple destinations connected to the same set of houses. It is almost on these 5 houses for them to choose which one of these that they're going to go look after. We have to send these guys up. Can connect these 2 guys in here, but if we did connect them to this house, then they would be connected to everything. If we had a 3rd house up here, I would look to connect them to him and then disconnect this guy. Disconnect the guy in the bottom left, yellow in the bottom left. Whereas sometimes it's hard to see my mouse in this game. From the rest of that circuit, just so that there's 5 houses looking after 3 yellow destinations at the moment. Not ideal. The thing is that we're still very early days here. nothing's excessively dire. Not having more bridges is going to make that, is going to change that to just being flat out dire at some point. I suppose what we could do with these blue guys is we could run some of these guys out a little bit further. Others come with different connection to make it sort of, so not everyone's rushing through the same single point. At least green's going to make for a bit of easy life. I'd say the same for this new pink. Or this new red. Okay, so we have an extra roundabout. You're going to put that extra roundabout slightly north. You're going to pause for a second before this gets any worse. Do that with that house. What we're going to do is we're going to put these two guys together. That pink house yet. And we will connect unity of, and connect separately, unity of pink and red houses together. Got 4 pink houses, 3 red houses. Get them to run down to a tiny little intersection like that, because we do eventually want to make that a roundabout as well. Ugh. These blue and yellows are an absolute disaster. It's just the way they're sort of clumping on top of each other more than anything. Let me get that guy around. I don't have enough. I don't have enough road tiles to get this far left yellow to sort of hook around back of it's blue. You have a lot of destinations, and they're just all the same colors. I'm getting a lot of anxiety from this one. It's, I am very quickly getting more problems than I have any solutions here. Except for green. You're my rock green. Don't ever change. My goodness, blue. Alright, what are we going to do to get these guys connected? Let's steal one of... Oh, wow. Alright, we're going to have to claim some pink back the other way. Not do anything at this point. We'll take the road tiles. Alright, so we currently have 4 pink houses looking after 3 pink destinations. Let's turn this guy around. The fact that we're not getting much in the way of motorways either is certainly making this tricky. So these 2 pink houses are good. This possibly has made it so that we don't even need this motorway Ink's point of view. Ideally, we would have these guys just run straight down here, connecting this guy, and then we get one more orange-red house over this side, and then join him in there. Sort of. Alright, let's reclaim that. Get rid of this, that, we will run these guys up here. This guy run a bit more straight so that he can don't have to use as many diagonals. I'll let that guy come straight down too. Ugh. Alright, well this green guy here at least is already in the right place. There's too much going on up here to even use these two guys to come back down. These two yellow houses at the top to come back down to this left yellow house. Like, I don't want them operating on that same road. But it does also feel like any available yellow or blue houses should be on call for this mess. I would really like to take, say, these two back blue houses. Alright, well, I feel like my hand's a bit forced there. Though I hate everything about that. I could use my motorway. Clear that out. Good, we've got another one. Alright, so let's think about motorways and what we can do to, Blue. Killing me. At least that new pink has got at least an easy fix. So let's address what I've got going on here, because currently these guys are doing nothing. Get these reds straight across there. So this guy's now got 4. Let's also get some reds directly to the north. Let's change this so that we've got maybe these two guys go there. He goes there, so that guy gets 2. Then get these guys to sort of head up like that. Get this guy to connect in there too. And we'll just let them bounce up there. It'll just mean that some of the pinks have got an option to sort of move through. Is that better or worse? Questionable either way. We now have 4, we have in total 5 greenhouses, and we have 4 green destinations. So we are also inch there. Usually you'll get a surge of houses when you do get a circular destination. So that's part of the reason we're not seeing any on this, because we aren't getting those circular destinations. Somehow blue is still doing okay-ish. We need to start using these motorways a bit more as well. Alright. I'm gonna break those guys off, and we will just let those guys just clean out that pink a little bit. What we'll also do is we will put a... Alright, let's work this out. So we'll go break this up, we'll get this guy to come down this side, and we'll get... Leave that guy disconnected. Come off there. And get these guys to bounce across that way. I think that we are better off moving the pink houses off this. What I actually also want to do is get rid of that. And I reckon that that is going to be fine as a road. It's short enough that it doesn't need to be a motorway. Gotta wait for that motorway to go away. Turn that guy around so he can go closer to the direction that he needs. Keep taking those roundabouts. Still have 1 motorway. And what we've gotten in when we've cleared that road is we have gotten two more blue, or we've got one more blue house up there, but then we've also gotten a blue house that was already in that spot available to us. So what I'd love to do is take some of the blue houses here and move them down this way, but we can't cut this off because this guy is dependent on this roundabout as well. This roundabout is our problem at the moment. So is this green. But I mean, this green's a problem because who's meant to be going there? Alright, let's connect this guy on there. Let's connect that guy on there. See if they can go just make a bigger mess along the bottom. How can we get this guy here? It's blue is also blocking the entrance for these guys that they have to go around. Okay, great. Great. So what we can do is break that off there too, and we will take these three guys and tell them to go look at him. You can see that there's just everything is starting to get really caught on this layout. This group of blue houses is now looking after 5 destinations. What we're going to do is we're going to have to say sorry to this green guy from there. What we can do is we can actually just do that to get him connected. What we're going to do is disconnect this guy from there. We won't be able to fit a roundabout anywhere in here. We will connect the 2 of these guys like this in here. Move that. Get 4. So there's 3 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guys looking after 3, 4 guys looking after 2. So that's still 10 guys looking after 10 guys. Sorry, 2 houses per guy. That house there is a bit of a waste. You can't get to anything. We do have a motorway. So what can we do with one motorway to try and help any of this yellow mess? This guy is just pinned. Can't do anything. Short of, say, just connecting this to that. That is our brief answer. We do this, then take this and connect it to here. Take this guy, connect him to there. Now the unfortunate thing is we can't tell these 3 guys to go. Like, we can't separate this in half and tell them to only focus on one side because blues also need to be moving through this this thing. At least you can see there are a few yellows coming up here. Briefly, there's not enough though. And we can just use a motorway and just connect them in there. But again, no guarantee that that's gone. No one's coming. Another yellow at the top. Yeah, those no circle destinations are actually a lot harder. On paper they sound easy because it means you're not going to have anything that's going to go crazy, but on the opposite hand, it actually means that you don't know where you're going to go crazy because everything is going to be a weird little problem. 15% there. We've 95th. Well, it's certainly room for improvement. But any questions or comments here, feel free to chuck them below. Till next time, catch you later.